Do you ever feel like your life is stuck on reruns? Like you're playing the same character in every season of your own show? The same storylines, the same struggles, the same routine? It's like you're living in your very own Truman Show. Yep, I've been there. And quite honestly, I'm still easing out of that narrative. One day when I felt like everything in my life was falling apart, it hit me. I realized the reason why the same patterns kept showing up in my reality was because I was refusing to change. Now, I know that can be very hard to hear, but it's the truth. If you don't change, nothing in your reality is going to shift. See, every good story has that moment where the main character has to die. Not literally, I mean it in a metaphorical sense. The old version of them, the one who can't go where you're headed next, that version has to go. And that's what I like to call death of a character. Think about it. Do you ever watch a movie where the main character just refuses to evolve? You're sitting there watching like, come on, it's hour 2 and you've been through trauma, heartbreak, an alien invasion, and you still haven't learned your lesson? That's us. That's real life. We say we want success. We say we want love and abundance and purpose and happiness. Yet we wake up and do the same shit that made us miserable yesterday. And then we wonder why nothing in our reality is changing. It's because we're still playing the same role on autopilot. The scripts change, we just haven't updated our lines. One night, I was scrolling through TikTok, as you do, doing that thing where you go just one more for the 100th time. And I came across a clip, and it was a motivational speaker, and he said something that really stuck with me. He said, if your life were a movie and you were the main character, what would the audience be yelling at the screen for you to do right now? And I was like, oof, how long you got? My answer was, get your shit together, to put it quite bluntly. Stop waiting for life to happen and start creating opportunities for yourself. Here's the truth nobody tells you. Growth at first feels like grief. When you change, you stop settling. You start setting boundaries. You say no to the things that used to break you. It doesn't feel like winning. It feels like losing. You lose people. You lose habits. You lose the version of yourself that kept everyone else comfortable. And that's why I call it death of a character. Because that version, the one who made themselves unseen, small, scared, waiting for permission, they served their purpose. They got you this far, but they can't take you any further. And for me, it got awkward. Like, who even am I if I'm not the overthinker, the one who doubts herself? Do I even have a personality beyond the trauma? Let's hope. You start questioning everything, and that's the funny part about evolving, is that it's uncomfortable as hell. It feels like an uninvited guest just moved into your life because you're not used to peace, you're not used to confidence, you're not even used to actually liking yourself. But that awkward phase, that's a cocoon. That's where transformation truly begins. The weirdest part is nobody warns you how healing can be so lonely. And I've been feeling this because it's such an individual journey. It's not one that you can embark on with someone else, and no one can do the healing for you. You have to do it yourself and figure out what it is that you need to become the best version of yourself, to actually move forward and let go of the past. And it's very difficult. When you start doing this work, you're going to see yourself differently. And the people who like the old version of you might not stick around for the new version, and that's okay. They were written for a different season. Honestly, I don't even think they got the updated script. When you finally decide to show up differently, then it clicks, then things change. Because somewhere on another timeline, you already have everything that you're dreaming about. That version is confident, they're living it. They know whatever they want is going to come to them. But that version of you can't exist if you're still hanging on to the old version of you. You can't play two characters. You only have one body. So you have to choose. Do you stay where it's safe, or do you risk everything to become who you were always meant to be? Because every rebirth starts with a funeral. And you're not burying your potential, you're burying your limitations. So yeah, death of a character sounds dramatic because it is. Life is dramatic. It's messy, painful, hilarious, and beautiful all at the same time. But the best stories, they have a transformation scene. And this is yours. Your moment, your montage. So if it feels like everything is falling apart, maybe that's the credits rolling on your old season. And now it's time to step into your next role. The one written for who you're becoming. Because that new version, they're gonna steal the show. Wherever you are right now in your journey, if it feels heavy, uncomfortable, hard, and uncertain, just know that that's not failure. It's your rewrite. And your next chapter is far more exciting.